just a page or on your personal Facebook page. I put their name in here.
Okay. Want to pick it?
He can't do that.
No, he's doing it.
He can't. He doesn't.
I was motivated to do what humans do. Jamie Toller.
Jamie Toller.
Jamie Toller. He's way up north. It's I saw some of his Facebooking, and it was midnight, and it was sunny out.
Oh.
Imagine that. That'd be difficult.
That would be.
Or not difficult. I don't know. Maybe it's nice.
Jamie messaged John if you want a hat. We have black hats. Well, anyway.
You can pick any
shirt
or hat off of the Ashes to Ruby's shop, and I will mail that out to you. So I'll need your mailing address. Maybe you guys don't even get mail up there. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a road trip. Maybe we'll deliver it ourselves and come for a visit. Maybe. The big announcement today, and we're going to do our little email release and post all over the place, is that we are doing a Carlington Booch event. I think it's called what was it called? The online gala, the online fundraiser, Booching the Gap.
Online virtual gala.
Yeah, it's called Booching the Gap. No, good gut feeling.
It's Booching the Gap.
No, good gut feeling virtual gala from Carlington Booch. Come for the Booch and stay to help. And so that's going to be June the 4th, and it's all online. You're going to hear a bit about what we do at Carlington Booch, some success stories, some impact stories, and then a chance to do some auction items. Yeah.
Like short, too.
It's like a little fundraiser,
1
auction
hour.
Items, and get to hear it's maybe 1 hour. It might be 45 minutes.
Might be 45 minutes. Anyway, just a fun little thing.
Yeah.
June 4th.
So we'll post out some stuff for that June 4th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get into it. It's even.
So it's my turn. See
What
how
is-
easy that
what's
is to
our
remember
title?
when you have a rhythm?
We don't look at the title.
Living our lives.
Yeah.
Don't stop living your life. Living our lives. Don't stop living your life. So often when a problem occurs inside or around us, we revert to thinking if we put our life on hold, we can positively contribute to the solution. If a relationship isn't working, if we face a difficult decision, if we're feeling depressed, we may put our life on hold and torment ourselves with obsessive thoughts. Abandoning our life contributes to the problem and keeps us from finding the solution. Frequently, the solution comes when we let go enough to live our life, return to our routine, and stop the problem. Sometimes, even if we don't feel like we have to let go or can let go, we can act as if we have, and that will help bring about the letting go we desire. If you don't have to give up your power to problems. Take your focus off your problem and direct it to your life, trusting that doing so will bring you closer to a solution. Today I will go on living my life and tending to my routine. I will decide, as often I need to stop obsessing about whatever is bothering me. If I don't feel like letting go of a particular thing, I will act as if I have let go of it until my feelings match my behavior.
My feelings match my behavior.
Yeah.
The concept is really boils down to resentment, and as I have resentment re-feeling over and over, I put my life on hold, and that's what it stopped really talking about.
I felt like it also, like I remember the early years, the saying one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, keep your head where your feet are. And so I can get taken away, like right now, you know, when they start saying like, oh, this is opened up or that's opened up. And I think I can get taken away to like, oh my goodness. And I'm getting worried about like what's going to happen when I have to go back to like regular routine. But like that's not actually now.
Yeah.
And so my head has gone where my feet are not.
That's good. And I think like, how do you live our life today? How do you get rid of resentment? That in step 10, we implement step 10 before we've done maybe any of the steps, because we want to continue to clear our side of the street. So we look at our part, we look at why we're resentful, we're looking at what happened, And then we actually own our part because we always have a part in a resentment. So that kind of sets us free and that we can live for today.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you about resentment. I just don't necessarily think that this is entirely about resentment. So if you have a problem, I have a problem. They're cutting off my
Dupixent shot, your allergy shot.
Yeah, so I have this like medication that I've been getting that has been life changing for me, and it's $2,200 a month. And because my job ended in October, my insurance coverage ended. And so they have this bridging program I've been getting for 4 months, and now that's over. And they've said that they're working on it, but they haven't given me.
And so what does a Dupixent shot do for you?
I have really bad skin. I have eczema.
So it's really necessary it's changed your life.
Yeah. So I have caught myself over the last, since I found out at the end of February, or what was the month before this month?
Oh, who knows? I don't even know what yesterday was.
The end of April, I found that last box of medication. And once in a while, I can picture myself, how my face used to look when my eczema was covering my face and when I had eczema all over my arms, and how I didn't sleep and I was so itchy, and I catch myself, I'll lay awake at night, and that's what I'm thinking about. And so I really have tried to put that.
And so when they cut you off financially, what is that? Why can't you pay for it?
It's $2,200 a month. I don't have a job. Oh. So, then I start to
steal it.
No, then I start to run down the road of I guess I'm supposed to get a job. But last year when I knew my job was ending,
oh my goodness, you're stressing me out.
I really knew that I was exhausted, and that I had prayed about it, and I really believed I was supposed to take a year off. So we heard that very clearly. We really believed, no, this would be a good thing for me. It would be a good thing for us. It would be a good thing.
But even going back to work, it's not about the money. It's about getting it
just
to cover.
Insurance. I just need insurance.
Because we don't have.
So when it says, when we let go enough to live our life, return to our routine and stop obsessing about the problem. So I've really tried to just put it aside. And then I've also just prayed and said, if I'm supposed to get a job, let me get a job offer. That would be.
Yeah, but I think that way, you could get tons of job offers. Even putting it out on Facebook. Hey, does anybody have a job?
Shoot, don't send me a job offer.
God's already spoken to you about that. So you're not getting a job, unless the angel of the Lord comes down and says, here is a job for you.
But the problem feels sometimes insurmountable because we've looked at insurance coverage, and insurance coverage is $500 a month.
$800.
And so it just feels, I can go round and around and round in my head. And so then
so all of the things,
let it go, or I act as if I have let it go. And every time I think about it, I pray about it. And I just say the same thing. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to do about this.
So, and that's where I was coming in with, we may put our life on hold and torment ourselves with obsessive thinking.
Yeah.
So basically that's resentment.
Right.
Because I'm rethinking, I'm trying to plan. We're sitting here and I'm talking about robbing the allergy store.
Yeah, but that's you because you're.
Yeah, but I'm trying to.
I would never go there.
We try to fix our problems. We try to fix our. So I have to own my part and then let God deal with the rest. And if it's our duty to go, hey, can I apply for some assistance? Or I think letting go and letting God and living for today is living our lives. But it's so scary. I remember back when I couldn't stay sober, still implementing the things that I thought to take care of myself, my job and all that stuff. But I couldn't stay sober, and then I just gave up to go, I'm just going to be one of those guys that can't really work for the rest of my life because I have this illness, and I'm just going to go volunteer. And then that led to, the last 13 years of being sober and actually living my life. Because the way I lived my life before was actually in a jail cell, working these hours and this box and all of that stuff. Why are you tearing up? You're tearing up.
All I can think is, how do we make this stop? Can you just turn off the camera?
What's happening right now?
So I realized that my resentment is actually that I even have this skin condition that I've lived with my entire life.
Well, now it's getting real. But continue.
Turn off the camera. Anyway, yeah.
So what's your part? Fear is at the root.
Anyway.
We'll figure this out. Happy Victoria Day. Stay tuned for tomorrow when we have it all figured out, because we don't have it all figured out today. But that was a good example of it was a good example of something. All right. Do you want a Kleenex? No, we're not even supposed to offer people Kleenex because it's okay to cry. It is okay to cry.
And there is an element of like, yes, there's an element of resentment. Like, why do I have this? You know, other people don't have to live with things like this.
Like, why is my skin so good?
Exactly. But then also, I think that there is grief tied in there too. And so just kind of grieving, you know, I have to be careful. I can't be out in the sun. I can't be. And so I have to modify my life and not do things that I'd like to do. I can't wear makeup. I can't, you know. And so I feel like there's resentment, and grief sometimes can feel very intermingled. And so I don't often know if I am living in resentment or if I just really feel sad about this thing.
Well, the good news is that after this is done and we have a bite to eat and maybe another coffee, you can book an appointment with me and I can walk you through it.
No.
Yeah, that'll be,
I'll just go cuddle my dog on the deck.
We need professional help. If you're qualified, please. Everybody's like, oh, all right. Much love.
Happy Victoria.